Well, Gaffer, first league game, it feels like it's been a long time coming because you've obviously been back quite a while, but you're looking forward to it now?
I am. I'm really looking forward to it. When the fixtures got announced, you start getting that feeling, thinking, okay, we can't wait for that to start, and I'm sure every team's looking forward to it. And we've had a real long wait, but yeah, we're ready to get going and hopefully have a good season.
Yeah, Accrington away, what kind of problems can they pose? Because John Coleman's obviously changed a lot of his squad from last year.
Yeah, but he's a good manager. Him and Jimmy do a great job there, and there's always a difficult team to play against, and they're a dangerous opponent. Went and I watched them at Burton, and I was not surprised by much I've seen there. So they got some good individual players. They've brought in some good loan players. So listen, it's always difficult to go there if you come away from Acton, and I always get a win. If I get a win, then I'm always very pleased. And any away game, probably you would say the same. So it's going to be a difficult start for us.
Yeah, you saw a real improvement on your side on Tuesday, and we spoke after the game, and you said about just players putting themselves into contention. Is that still fair going into Saturday now that they're very much considered?
Well, obviously we will look at and analyse the game as we normally do, and there was a lot of positives to take out of it. The first 30 minutes was excellent. There was little bits of pieces in terms of the last 5-10 minutes of the first half and the first 5 minutes, 10 minutes of the second half where we just got a bit careless, some mistakes were made. But what I liked about the lads' performances at 3-2, we kept doing what we work on every day, and they kept believing that we'd get something out of it, and as it was, we did. So and I was delighted with Tuesday, and the overall performance really. Obviously getting Jono 45, he looked a lot sharper. He's recovered well today and trained well today. Obviously Sammy coming in as well, he's looking sharp, so I've got some good options for the weekend.
And when you analyse pre-season, you must be pleased generally where the players' fitness levels are, aside from the ones that are obviously a little bit further behind in terms of when they came in, but general fitness-wise, you must be happy with where they are.
Yes, I am. I've got very good staff. Craig does a fantastic job with Matty in that department, so I had no worries about the fitness levels. What we did with them in lockdown was magnificent, in the effort we put in to keep them, obviously before they were furloughed, to keep them up to speed. So I would like to think that our fitness levels will take care of themselves. You never fully fit in the first game of the season, but we've obviously had more 90 minutes, we've had a longer pre-season, and the way the season's probably going to pan out, there's going to be a lot of Saturday, Tuesdays, there's going to be a lot of games, recovery and play again. So, and this is why you need a squad, and certainly I've got one.
Yeah, and with regards to protocols ahead of an away game, you can stay overnight or you can't stay overnight, but you know what to expect because you've done it during pre-season, whether it's been going individually or staying overnight or whatever it may be. The players should be used to it by now. Yes,
and the hotels we go to, you would imagine are going to, well, we know they're going to be very, very quiet. So yeah, we're used to the week at St George's. It was a very quiet place. We had our own isolated area, as you know, and you would assume that the hotel's taking care of that. So, and I know Liz has as well. So yeah, there's no issues with that.
In terms of injuries, Fraser Blake Tracy had a slight hamstring. Where is he at the moment?
He's probably going to be a doubt for Saturday, or is a doubt for Saturday. Trying to think what other injuries I have. Ricky, no, he'll be too early for him Saturday, but he's on the grass doing very, very well. I fully expect those two to be training Monday. Saturday will just come a little bit too early for Fraser, and for Ricky, but they'll both, I would imagine, be fit for the Fleetwood game.
Yeah, you mentioned Sammy there. He's obviously done well in training. You said previously you didn't know what was going to happen with regards to Saturday. Is it still a little bit up in the air about whether you take him or not? Yeah,
I know my own decision is made in my mind, but certainly he looks sharp, and I've got some decisions to make. I'm going to have decisions to make every week, excuse me, which is a good thing for a manager. As long as you make what you feel is the right decision for the team and what's going to benefit the team on any specific game, and it can change through individual games, and you explain it to the players, then the players will respect you for that. They won't agree with it, but I have to then manage that disappointment.
Yeah, and just word of my words, Isa obviously he's played a number of games during pre-season. He obviously got overlooked a little bit last year with his goal record in terms of what he actually produced, because he was 4 away from 20 when it came down to lockdown. He's probably someone that people outside are undervaluing. You see him every day. He's arguably one of the better finishers at the club. Without
a shadow of a doubt, he's a very good player. There's areas of his game that we know we need to strengthen, but he's working at them. But his movement, his finishing's outstanding, and I don't think you can say he had a disappointing season. I mean, I'm lucky in the benefit that I've got. Mo was flying, Dems not so much, and then it sort of swapped round towards sort of January when Mo had a bit of a bad run, and I think taking him out was the right thing to do. Dems comes in the team flying, and then obviously, you know, Ivan was playing with pretty much all the time with one of the two, and both players, Dems and Mo, understood the situation. If you've got a player in your position flying and scoring goals, in particular strikers, there's not much you can do, so you just have to be patient and wait. And like you say, Mo wasn't that far off 20, and if you get 20 goals in a season, then you've ticked the box. But no, I've got a lot of time for the boy. I like him. He's a good player.